Pizza time, just baked up a plain pie. Crank the oven up a little bit. Gonna do a little, I don't know, what would we call it? It's not Neapolitan, artisanal, I don't know. I'm paying, like, you know, all my favorite pies, I gotta make those first. One of those is the Rosa, Chris Bianco's. Like, I mean, that's one of my favorite. That was one of those pies that started this whole thing for me. It's just mind-blowing stuff. This is not the OG legit Chris Bianco style, because I'm using a little mozz in the mix, because that's what I got. I can't go all parm right now, but I'm gonna get this thing loaded up on the sourdough. I'm just starting with a base of the natty ferment and going with the, today I'm putting a little olive oil on the bottom. And then hitting it with the pistachios. I like to go fatty. Chris, he uses the Arizona ones. Out here we got Santa Barbara, so I'm fired up to get these ones on a pizza. Like, just loaded up for today. Then going rosemary. I like to put it towards the bottom because then it doesn't burn as much, I found. That might be a little fatty on that. Let's go. I got the aged mozz today. A little Monterey Jack in the mix too. You know, change it up a little bit. The straight OG parm though, do it coarse shred. I actually spaced today. I did the fine shred on it. But if you're doing the real legit Rosa, go for the coarse. Bakes up quite a bit better. Get this thing in. That's probably more than enough on that. All right, I got red onions. That's the classic style. But I'm also, today, I made some smash burgers the other day and got still some like super thin sliced, they're just brown onions. So I'm gonna put those on the mix. I like for this pie to go like kind of crazy on the onions. It's like loaded up pretty fat. I don't know, that looks huge. You know, I'm gonna hit it with the brown ones too. It's for onion lovers. We're not going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. You know, you gotta just make sure whoever you're eating the pizza with is down with the onions too. Or not, just enjoy it by yourself. All right, this thing's looking extra fatty. What am I missing? Oh yeah, the parm. Gonna hit it on top with the parm and get this thing loaded up. And my jam that I like to do for the Santa Barbara style, hit it with pistachio oil, just raw pistachio oil at the end. Gonna get this thing loaded and we'll give it a taste. All right, get this thing in the oven. Things looking pretty good to me. Gonna pull it out. The Rosa inspired. Looks pretty good. Cranked the oven up a little bit. This was a quick bake. I keep goobing it. I don't have my timer on, so couldn't tell you what the timing was. I don't know, maybe a couple minutes. Let it hang out for a second. Set. Slice it up. Give this thing a taste. Pizza time. Headband all day. Looking pretty good on this one. Working my way through some of my favorite pies of all time with the new oven. So doing a Chris Bianco inspired Rosa-ish pizza. Hit it with, I got some mozz in the mix. The Bianco one, OG style, is just straight parm, which is bomb. But got red and white onions on this, and my favorite, finishing it with that raw Santa Barbara pistachio. That stuff is headies. Bake looks pretty good. I'm figuring this oven out a little bit. You know, it's still got some work, but it's on its way. Slice this thing up into 6. Give it a try. I don't know which one, like the cheesy or that one looks pretty. I'll just go for this one right here. On the pickup, yeah, liking this bake a little more. I cranked it up a little bit more from the plain pie slice. Looks pretty good. Give this thing a taste. Hell yeah, this one is bomb. I love the Rosa flavor combination. Oh, super important, the rosemary in there. That stuff just, when it hits the heat of the oven, just the whole pie gets that rosemary flavor in there. So bomb. You always want to heat up that rosemary. It kind of sometimes doesn't taste as good raw like that. If you get it in some oil or something like that, or just into the pizza, that flavor just gets a whole lot better for even some rosemary haters. This pizza's looking really good. Thank you, Chris Bianco, for all you do for the pizza world. Man, and bringing us delicious pizzas and inspiring us all. This thing is so bomb. Can't wait to polish it off. Hope everybody's, look at that. Looking pretty good to me. Stoked. Let's eat this thing. One love.